Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks, pouring out self on paper. What is it anyone seeks in creating verses worth repeating? Could it be the sublime? Accepting the inevitable that articulate verses and rhymes will flow sometimes when I least expect it, in the hard times when the emotions I carry within are no longer contained. I surprise myself and am surprised at the same in others how in the midst of personal pain one can be so inspired. Life has often pummeled a creative soul, aspiring to reach within for a glimpse of heaven that others may behold. I guess it stands without reason that talent will unfold and come to light in dark places where you find hearts aching. Yes, there are people held in prisons of their own making, and sometimes these prisons are hard to detect. Others, perpetrating incredulous acts of violence or greed, find themselves now estimating the days they will have to spend behind intimidating walls, their desperation found in pent-up scrawls, searing words, stabbing paper, endless verses intimating deep emotions once hidden behind foul curses. For beaten hearts is their hope. The answer is found when one reads the words written by teens doing time. Hope harvested after planting seeds of literacy that could lift young minds out of the haze and empower them to grow beyond limitation. In juvenile detention, I've seen young people come and go, talented and intelligent, yet scoffing at education in schools, eyeing authorities with bravado and mistrust. Entrepreneurs, in a sense, looking for a quick buck, but it's when they hear the loud clang of metal, are enveloped in silence and endlessly stuck in their own thoughts, needing a listening ear, an outlet for the emotions they hold back, that once ignored, writing and reading take on new meaning, and the impact on this captive audience is that they might just get hooked on the power of words and the relief in finding an audience for what flows through their souls. So will they be heard? In 2003, editors and writers from San Francisco visited the Valley of the Sun and shared a vision and goal of a publication releasing voices in Juvie Hall through paper and pencil. The beat within birthed in the hearts of Sandy Close and David Innocencio. Perceiving these teenagers could no longer remain ignored, the Beat staff began a journey of exploration because they'd been floored in 1996 from the intensity of emotion sparked by Tupac's demise. Now with the Beat Within, attempts to create each week flies in the face of conventional wisdom, but after witnessing the grief and widespread loss of a generation found in piece after piece, reflecting the heart of detained youth is what staff and the base strive for. Releasing imprisoned hearts and minds by providing a way for young people to find themselves and to know they are not alone. That this medium of self-expression is sewn together with pulsating heart and sheds light on dark subjects. That what the beat writers have to say is sometimes shocking, reflects a view of society struggling beneath the weight of confusing messages, of worshiping wealth and expressing hate through computerized violence. Look into the inner cities, see American dreams mired in dope, sold to make a profit at another's expense. Wrestling addiction with sparse hope and limited available resources to change, desperate people turn to what they know. Work hard to achieve the American dream. The hardest work, though, seldom yields the means. Folks living paycheck to paycheck, barely making ends meet, are one bad break away from being broke, homeless, and begging for something to eat. Yet we still subscribe to have all we can no matter what the cost, and we say the best things in life are free, while lost in mounting credit card debt amidst materialistic wander. Facing lack and faceless existence, families asunder, teens looking to belong and fit in may find themselves locked up in a cell, sent to prison for attempting to seize heaven while living in hell. Is it any wonder our youth are confused and tell us they are lacking in hope, don't plan to live past 21? Is it possible the ruthless nature they are thrust into can be undone? We believe we can contain hate and strife behind barbed wire, but I ask instead, is there a lesson to be learned in all the forest fires engulfing homes up the coast and mountainous desert terrain, that it only takes a spark, a flame fueled by fury uncontained to destroy what we hold dear? Recognizing this truth and witnessing year in and year out proof in the power of the written and spoken word to give opportunity for expression of the soul, Even when to live is unbearable and confusing, it's a relief to know you're not alone in your experience and the emotional truth you own. I give props to the Beat Within for stepping up against great odds, year after year advocating for young men and women in pods of stone and steel, not fanning the flames of hate and strife, but offering answers to the games of life played out for decades and challenging us to open our eyes and see that our youth have a voice and the size of audacity and talent that, when nurtured with time and direction, may make a positive impact on a community, may stun a neighborhood, not with fear, but awe and amazement at what a mind can become when the pain is released and one bent on restoration and redemption finds life, not death. Hopefully it will spread across the nation, this vision of releasing voices in the West. Don't stop writing, beating heart. Say what you need to say. Props, Beat staff, for each and every day you offer hope and a voice to beating hearts. Hearts with lessons of life, resilient, the words impart. Take flight above stone and sand. Hope undeniably found in being eagerly read, clearly heard, finally valued, unexpectedly profound. Thank you. This is Tammy Utter, and I've just delivered to you a poem I wrote in tribute to the Beat Within called Hope Found. I will be performing this on December 4th at the auditorium of the Board of Supervisors downtown Phoenix between the hours of 12 and 1:30 p.m. You're invited. I'd be glad to see you there. You can vote for me or any of the other 16 contestants that are involved in this contest of the last talent standing, and hopefully maybe even next year if they have it again, you might find that you'll want to perform as well. Thanks again for listening to me. Have a great day.